and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kelby. I run a small business called Snailboat Studio where I sell all kinds of fun stuff that I've illustrated or crocheted, like this brand new sweater that just came to the shop on Friday for all of my fellow MyChem fans. But whenever I have free time, I craft and crochet things for myself. This week I did exactly that. There is a project that has been living rent-free in my brain for months, and it is upcycling an old t-shirt or sweater with crochet sleeves. I worked on a t-shirt this summer that instead of crochet sleeves, I crocheted ruffles onto the bottom of it because it was a t-shirt that I cropped a little bit too short and I wanted to add some length to it. I don't know where it is right now, so I can't even show you pictures. So this is not something that's brand spanking new to me as a concept, and I know how to lay the groundwork for it. So I'm hoping that once I get into it, it'll flow and will only take me the better part of a day or two. And I have a few t-shirt sacrifices ready to go. We're gonna work on just one this week, just in case it does take me a little while longer than I hope it will. And that is this Goosebumps t-shirt that I have. This one is starting to fall apart a little bit, and it had some rips in the sleeves, so I just wanted to give it a new life instead of throwing it away. My favorite part about this kind of project is that it also reduces clothing waste, because the amount of clothing and textile waste that we spit out as a species is wild. There are other ways that you can reduce your clothing waste, but I think that this is a fun, enjoyable, and creative way to reduce that waste. But before we get started, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy crocheting and silly vibes and chaotic craft projects, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. Now let's get started on this project. So the first task at hand is to cut the sleeves off of the shirt so that I can add new sleeves. It sounds counterintuitive, but I promise that it will make sense once you see everything that's happening.
You made up the Russian child's birthday party.
Why?
Like a bouncy castle.
I cut some of the actual seam. I didn't want to do that, but it'll be fine. It's just a little bit. We're gonna take my comfy craft pile into my bedroom because that's where the big comfy chair is that we usually do our videos at. Now that I have the sleeves off, what I'm gonna do is go around the sleeve hole with some yarn and a tapestry needle, and I'm just going to sew a running stitch around it that's big enough for my hook to go through. And if you decide to do this project, it's going to feel really weird and wrong to stab and cut apart your shirt, especially if it's one you're attached to. This shirt I've been wanting to use as a project shirt forever because it's a shirt that I wear so much. There's some shirts that I own that are comfort shirts that I will never alter or touch in any way. There are other shirts that need a little bit of extra love, or I love them so much that I want another excuse to wear them, which is what this project is. This week's video was actually supposed to be about the market that I was supposed to have on Sunday, but unfortunately it was canceled last minute, which it is what it is. It happens, it's okay. But I feel like it was the universe's way of kicking my butt into actually working on some Halloween projects that I've had on my list. And this has been truly at the top since spring. These are the yarns I'm going to use. I'm doing a granny stitch sleeve. I feel like these colors all go pretty well together. I realize in this lighting that my purple almost looks black, but I didn't feel like setting up my ring light. In case you couldn't tell, the vibes of this vlog are lazy and cozy. But now I'm gonna go grab my hook, I'll throw on a movie and get started. Like I said earlier, I am just running a stitch through the sleeves so that I have places to crochet. This is almost like making your starting chain, except you're making stitches instead of a chain. And after that was all done, I got to crocheting into the little stitches. I did a double crochet in each, and I did a chain between them just to give me a little bit of extra room because I feel like I did way too many stitches. After I did my initial row, I started on my granny clusters and just did one in every other double crochet.
2 hours later.
I did do a favor for my sister, so I didn't get as much done today as I wanted to, but let's move on to the next day. After I finished up the first third of my sleeves last night, I thought, what else could I do to make this project more complicated? And decided to make 4 granny squares for each sleeve to serve as the midpoint. After the 2.5 hours that it took me to make those, I then crocheted them onto the sleeves themselves, and then I sewed them all together. Even though it added extra time to this project, I really love how the granny squares wound up looking, and I think it was totally worth it. When I was all done sewing them together, I moved on to adding a few more rows of granny stitches before I called it for the night. going to finish my sleeves today. All I have to do is do a few decrease rows and then make the cuffs, and then it's done, which is so cool. And I'm so excited because I really love how it's turning out. I am actually so stoked right now. I've done some decreasing. The sleeves are still a little bit short. I'm hoping that blocking them will stretch them out enough that they are a little bit longer. I don't currently have a steamer. I've never actually blocked a wearable before. This is very much a trust the process. I'm not following any pattern for this. I've only ever followed a pattern for a wearable once, and I haven't made very many wearables, so I don't know exactly how I'm going to finish this out as far as the cuffs go, but that is what I'm about to figure out. I'll check back in with you when I have made some kind of final decision on that. I ended up making my cuffs separately from the sleeves and just made some half double crochet ribbed rectangles, and I used a 3.5mm hook so that they weren't too open and stretchy. And then to finish them off, I added a row of black single crochet along the edges just to make them look a little cleaner and neater. I also wanted to give a shout out to the Valari posture pillow that I'm using. It straps around my waist and helps improve my posture and relieve my shoulder pain so much. And if you're interested in one, I actually have a link in the description along with a code for 15% off. And those are gonna be my little cuffs on my sleeves. Now normally I don't love sewing when it comes to a crochet project. I like as low sew or no sew as possible, but for this project in particular, it just felt really intentional to make the whole thing because I really didn't have a plan going into it. Everything was a little more freeform than I would usually do. I don't know, there was just something about how mindful I had to be during this process and how present I had to be because this was really freeform and it gave me a chance to express myself in a new and different way. Just go with the flow and have fun. Now it's time for the final reveal. It, our finished sweater. I am really happy with how this turned out. It still needs to be blocked a little bit. I took it on a walk yesterday so I could stretch out the sleeves as I walked around. I'll block it eventually. Even so, I'm still really happy with how it turned out. Seeing as this project was 99% free-handed, I would give this project a 9 out of 10. I think the only reason I would dock a point is because I didn't do the stitching on the sleeves the right way, and I feel like I did too much stitching. For my next project, I'm gonna do less stitches and I'm going to space them farther apart so I don't have to do as much clusters around, if that makes sense. Next week, I will have a full-length tutorial on how to do this, and I'm going to use a bigger hook size and a bigger yarn so that the project will go a little faster. I liked making this so much that I'm even thinking about opening up a couple custom slots for them for the holiday season. But I do have 2 markets and a convention coming up, so I'm a little swamped right now. If you are interested in any of my work, I do have my shop open right now. I just did a drop last Friday. I have a bunch of sweatshirts and t-shirts and tote bags and stickers and all kinds of fun stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching, and especially thank you to all of my patrons who consistently support me every single month. If you're interested in joining the Patreon, not only will you get a shout out in all of my videos, you also get little peeksies behind the scenes and things that I illustrate for you every month. I also have a sticker and a trinket tier if you're interested in those, and the link for that is in the description below. I hope you have a day as amazing as you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye!